Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Dr. Zaman from University of the Cumberland, USA, and I am joined with my co-author Nazmin Hanipa. Today, I will present our work developing an intelligent disaster response system using deep learning and Islamic social finance instrument, optimizing Jaka and work for vulnerable communities. Research was presented at the Third International Multidisciplinary Ecology and Environmental Studies Congress in Antalya, Turkey. The bridging technology and Islamic finance for disaster relief. The natural disaster hit the poorest communities the hardest in country like Bangladesh. Millions suffer every year from flood and cyclones. Yet traditional relief system are slow, inefficient, and often lack transparency. Our solution is an intelligent disaster response system (IDRS) that combine deep learning for rapid damage assessment with Jaka and WACF to powerful Islamic social finance tools to deliver the aid quickly, fairly, and in full compliance with Sharia. The result: real-time assessment, blockchain secured fund distribution, and alignment with UN Sustainable Development Goal. Research keywords. Keywords of our research include core technologies as like IDRS, deep learning, blockchain, and Islamic finance, Zaka, work, Sharia compliance, application domain, management, financial inclusion, and social finance. And global context, SDGs, Bangladesh, vulnerable communities, and the context of the urgent need for innovation in disaster management. Bangladesh is one of the most disaster-prone country in the world. Every year, recurring floods and cyclone affect millions, especially in low-lying coastal areas. Zaka and Waqf have historically been lifeline for the poor. However, manual allocation causes delays, corruption risks, and limited reach. Modern technologies, deep learning, and blockchain now give us the tool to modernize these centuries old instrument and make them fast, transparent, and effective for the 21st century. Critical challenges, we identify four more major problems in current system: manual victim identification, inefficient fund distribution, underutilized Islamic finance, and technology integration gap. The research objective, our workflows, a three pillar approach: develop and advances IDRS using deep learning for real time victim identification and needs prediction. And number two, optimize Islamic finance distribution using blockchain for transparency and speed. And number three, ensure full Sharia compliance and aligned with the SDGs number 1, 10, and 13. Islamic social finance, a proven framework for relief. Zaka is 2.5% annual wealth obligation that provides immediate relief to the poor and disaster victim. Works create perpetual endowment for long-term instruments, shelter, resilience funds, and community projects. Although historically successfully, both systems still rely on manual process, lending to delay and leakage. Technology can solve these problems. Technology landscape, current application, and critical gaps. Traditional disaster system depend on slow manual surveys. Deep learning now analyze satellite image, social media, and sensor data to predict damage with high accuracy. Blockchain provides tamper-proof record and a smart contract. However, almost no studies have integrated this technology with Islamic finance, basically Islamic social finance. This is the gap we are finding. Theoretical framework: Islamic principle meet modern technology. Now, our framework is rooted in Islamic principle, adl, social justice, and fair treatment for all, caste equity, prioritize to most vulnerable, and sustainability, long-term resilience through work combined with deep learning for data-driven decision and blockchain for accountability. The system directly support SDGs number 1, which is no poverty, and SDGs number 10, which is reduce inequalities, and SDGs 13, what is related to climate action. Intelligent disaster response system, IDR, design and workflows, has 4 main stages: data collection, satellite, data collection from satellites, IoT sensor, and social media, and deep learning analysis, CNN models assess damage severity and victim identification, AI prioritized elderly, poor, and disabled, fund allocation, a smart contract, distributed Jaka and Wakfat fund instantly. These reduce the response time from the day to hour. Blockchain, the trust engine of IDRS. The blockchain is the backbone of the trust of IDRS. Every transaction is recorded on an immutable ledger. Fraud and corruption are virtually eliminated. A smart contract automatically enforces Sharia rules, and administrative cost drops significantly. Donor gain full visibility, increasing confidence and contribution. Comprehensive mixed method approach and research method. We use a mixed method approach, qualitative qualitative interviews with relief organization, scholars, and communities, and quantitative analysis of Bangladesh disaster data from 2015 to 2023, and prototype build with the TensorFlow and Ethereum, and pilot testing with a real world coastal data set, and case study idea is application in Bangladesh in our simulation based on the 2020 floods and cyclone Amphan, that calls it cyclone Amphan. Response time reduced by 50% from the 96 hour to under 46 hour, and targeting accuracy reaches more than 80%, and simulated is 2.5 million people. The prototype proved significantly faster and more accurate aid delivery in vulnerable coastal areas. The discussion, challenges, and future horizons. Future work impact: IDRS makes Islamic finance responsive, transparent, and inclusive, and challenges: data privacy, cultural acceptance of AI, limited rural infrastructure, and legal framework of blockchain, and scalability, ready for Indonesia, Pakistan, Turkey, Malaysia, and others country as like disaster prone as like in Bangladesh, as Bangladesh. Future step: integrated sukuk for infrastructure, add climate prediction, artificial intelligence, and expand to earthquake, droughts, and also droughts, and as well as the other natural calamities. In conclusion, ideas demonstrate how ancient Islamic values of compassion and justice can be empowered by modern technology to save lives more effectively, and this way. Thank you very much, and thanks for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you for the presentation.